In today's Talmud short presentation, Pastor Eddie illustrates the Christian's struggle with their personal sin nature. We've taken an excerpt from a larger teaching on this subject, where Pastor Eddie uses Romans chapter 7, verse 24, where Paul talks about his own struggle with sin and his sin nature. Let's take a listen.
So there is this struggle, hay esta lucha. And Paul, el apóstol Pablo, is explaining, and he reaches this point, llega este momento, where he says in verse 24, dice en versículo 24, wretched man that I am, miserable de mí. Paul's final lament is even more intense than the others. El lamento final de Pablo es todavía más intenso que los demás. He cries out in utter anguish and frustration. Él clama con angustia y frustraciones absolutas y dice, wretched man that I am, miserable de mí. Why? ¿Por qué? Because this person describes himself in such a negative terms, debido a que esta persona se describe a sí mismo en términos negativos. Now, there are many commentators who believe that he could not be speaking as a Christian, much less as an apostle, y muchos comentaristas creen que no pudo haber estado hablando como un cristiano, mucho menos como un apóstol. If Paul was speaking of himself, they argue he must have been speaking about his pre-conversion condition. Si es cierto que Pablo estaba hablando de él mismo, argumentan ellos, debió haber estado hablando acerca de su condición previa a la conversión. But that's not true, no es cierto. Listen to the great Scottish commentator Robert Haldane. Escuche bien el gran comentarista escocés Roberto Haldane. He says, wisely observe that men perceive themselves to be sinners in direct proportion as they have previously discovered the holiness of God and His law. Él observó que con sabiduría que los hombres se perciben a sí mismos como pecadores en proporción directa al grado en que han descubierto previamente la santidad de Dios y de su ley. You know, the closer you get to God, por más que uno se acerca a Dios, the closer you come to His glory, por más que se acerca a su gloria, you come to His holiness, a su santidad, you see yourself, te ve, and you go, I am wretched, soy miserable. The closer you get to God, por más que se acerca a Dios, you see yourself, te ves uno mismo. It's like the mirror, como el espejo. As long as you can't see, mientras que no puede ver, everything's okay, todo está bien. It's like my father, con mi papá, who can't see, no puede ver, right? His eyesight's really bad, su vista está malísima. So he goes to see my sisters, y va a visitar a mis hermanas, and my sisters are always scolding him, siempre lo están regañando. Always, siempre. You know, as far as he's concerned, para él, everything is okay, todo está bien. So my sisters, they look at him, lo miran, from the top of his head, de su cabeza, onto his shoes, a tus zapatos, and they examine him, lo examinan. And they go, why are you wearing that shirt? ¿Por qué tienes esa camisa? It's dirty, está sucia. No, it's not. It's clean. Está bien. I washed it, la lavé. It's got stains, tiene manchas. No, he can't see, no puede ver. He goes, man, I look good, me veo bien, ¿no? And she says, no. See, the closer he gets to my sisters, por más que se acerca a mis hermanas, he's in trouble. Because it doesn't matter, no importa. I was there, when I was visiting him, lo estaba visitando, every day, cada day, he had to change his clothes, tuvo que cambiar su ropa. He come out of the room, salía del cuarto, right? We went to my other sister's house, fuimos a la casa de mi otra hermana, and he brought his luggage, estaba su equipaje, ¿no? Because that's where we met, ahí nos reunimos. En my sister's house, en la casa de mi hermana, fuimos a reunirnos ahí. And finally, por fin, my sister's, mi hermana, they said, let me see his luggage. They opened, abrieron su equipaje, and literalmente, they had a garbage can, un bote de basura. He had nothing, no tenía nada. And they looked at me, mira a mí, come on, brother. I went, oh, man. Every time you do this, cada vez que tú haces esto, this costs, esto cuesta. We will go shop for pop, vamos a comprar para papá. Had to go and shop, tenía que comprar. All these new shirts, nuevas camisas, and his pants y los pantalones. No. We want him looking, que él tenga, que se esté bien presentado. He'd be very presentable. He's like, I'm not going anywhere, no hay ningún lugar. He goes, I'm here in the house with you, aquí estoy en la casa con usted. And my sister said, nope, así no es. That's not going to work. You see, you get close to God, te acerca a Dios, and He sees your stains, y Él ve tus manchas. And you go, right? And you go, why am I struggling? Porque estoy luchando. Because you're getting closer to God. Te está acercando más a Dios. That's not bad news. No son las malas noticias. That's good news. Son las buenas noticias. And you go, but I hate it. Lo detesto. You should. Lo debe ser. But that's when you know, cuando tú sabes, I'm getting closer and closer. Me estoy acercando más y más. You know why? Because the little things, las cosas más pequeñas, are beginning to bother you. Te comienza a molestar. See, before, antes, the big thing, las cosas grandes, they didn't bother you. No te molestaba. But you know, you still have all those little sins. Todavía tienes esos pecados supuestamente que son pequeñitos. But the closer you get, por más que te acerca a Dios, He sees those little stains, esas manchitas pequeñas, and He goes, hey, ven. You know, you see? This is what Paul is talking about. De esto está hablando Pablo. And he realizes, se da cuenta, and he goes, wretched man that I am, miserable de mí. And you go, but I no longer do those big sins. Ya no estoy participando en esos pecados grandes. Why do I feel terrible? ¿Por qué me siento tan horrible? Because you're getting closer, te estás acercando más, and closer, and más. And now, like my sisters, con mis hermanas, I couldn't even see what they were talking about. Ni ver lo que estaban viendo. You go, right there, can't you see? I no puedo ver. I go, you're blind too. Tú también estás ciego. I go, nope, take that off. Quítate. I said, no, you ain't going to strip me naked. And Paul understands, y Pablo comprende. You see, this section, esta sección, from 14 to 25, de 14 a 25, is not condemning, no te está condenando. It's explaining, te está explicando who you are, quién eres.